Hey y'all. Okay, I just I see this article right here and I don't know y'all. It sounds really strange, okay? This man was flying to Chicago to visit his family for the first time in Chicago. And he says that the people on the airplane attacked him, like they beat him up. And they don't know why. They don't know why this happened. Like, this man is 74 years old. You know, I don't know. Sounds a little suspicious to me. You know, it just makes me wonder, damn, like, are they getting people from the airport too? Is the airport in on it? You know, because I've mentioned that before, you know, but this right here just really makes it seem like it could be possible, you know. Okay, let me go ahead and read this and I'll play the video. It says, man claims he was beaten on flight from Dubai to Chicago. An elderly man is in the hospital after he says crew members on a United Arab Emirates flights to Chicago tied him and beat him up. They tied this man up, okay? 74 years old, they tied this dude up. 74-year-old David Okion is still recovering and his injuries are visible. He and his family say the injuries were caused by flight attendants on the flight from Dubai to O'Hare, and they still have no idea why. David can barely speak. He was coming to visit his family in Chicago for the first time when he was restrained on the flight. He told his family he was also punched in the face by a flight attendant. When the plane landed, he was taken by police to the hospital, but no one told his family. Chicago police say the airlines says David was being unruly, but no charges were filed and there is no police report. The family can only guess there may have been a language barrier and maybe their father was confused. David's family wants answers, which they aren't getting. Customs and immigration say they did escort David off the plane after complaints he was being unruly, and they say a flight attendant was also taken to the hospital, so there was definitely an altercation on the plane. Fox 32's calls and emails to the airline have not yet been returned. You know, my opinion, I mean, it makes me, you know, wonder, like I said, if the airport, Chicago O'Hare, if they're in on this whole body broken, organ transplant and body cremating scheme that they have going on. You know, because this man right here, you know, he's flying by himself. So, like, what is there to get unruly about? Yeah, he got unruly with them because he was punched in the face. I'd be the same way. So, you know, I think that they said that because he was starting to cause a scene. You know, he was drawing attention, you know, from the other people. But, damn, like, they tied him up. I don't know, y'all, like, damn, makes me want to not fly. This stuff makes me not even want to go to hotels. Like, where are we safe?
Catch the Progressive Insurance Chicagoland Fishing Travel and Outdoor Expo, January 25th through 28th.
I'll just mute that till this goes on. I don't know, y'all. It's just real suspicious to me.
Let's get right to our Fox 32 exclusive report. The elderly man who says he was restrained and beaten by a flight attendant on a flight to O'Hare, now recovering in the hospital.
Rafer Weigel has been talking with that elderly passenger at the hospital. Rafer.
Yeah, Corey and Dawn, I saw him just a few moments ago. His injuries are still visible. He and his family say they were caused by a flight attendant on a United Arab Emirates flight that landed here at O'Hare yesterday, and they still have no idea why this happened.
Hey, Dad, are you okay?
You okay? Are you okay?
Yeah. Cell phone video shows 74-year-old David Ocasene recovering in the hospital from his injuries. He got them while being restrained on a flight from Dubai to O'Hare.
What happened to you on the plane?
What happened is still a mystery. David, who's from Nigeria, was coming to visit his family in Chicago on a United Arab Emirates flight. While he was in the air, he was restrained. He says he was punched by a flight attendant. When the plane landed, David was escorted off by U.S. Customs after reports he was being unruly. He was taken to the hospital, but no one told his family until hours later.
I stayed down there waiting for him. Waited till about 6 p.m. and I was told he was still coming out. Then about 7 o'clock they told me that he has been taken to the hospital.
How come he was taken to the hospital? What happened? And she said, well, we don't know. He just wasn't cooperating with us on the airline.
Chicago police say the airline says David was being unruly, but no charges were filed and there's no police report. His son and daughter went to the hospital and saw their dad laying in a bed.
I was in shock. I was wondering how such, injury had been inflicted on an elderly man who is over 70 years of age. He was restrained for 8 hours. No food, no water.
The family can only guess there might have been a language barrier and maybe their father was confused. David's family wants answers, which they aren't getting.
Nobody can tell us what happened, what transpired.
Now, David is from Nigeria. His family says that the flight from Nigeria to Dubai, there was no issue. Now, we just heard back from from Customs and Immigration officials. They confirmed to us that David was escorted off the plane by them, still in flex cuffs, because they had gotten a complaint that he was being unruly. They also tell us that a flight attendant was taken to a hospital as well. So there was definitely an altercation on that plane. So far, our calls and emails to the airline have not yet been returned. Live at O'Hare, Ray for Weigel, Fox 32 News, Corey and Dawn.
Like I said, I don't know. It sounds suspicious to me. I don't know. It's too much going on in Chicago. And I mean, this random man it happens from Nigeria, just happens to fly to Chicago and gets attacked and tied up by the flight attendants. The hell is going on? I mean, I don't know. I don't even know what to say anymore. It's crazy to me. I don't know. We just got to be awake, aware, and alert at all times. Leave your comments and feedback below. If you have not subscribed to this channel yet, please go ahead and subscribe. If you want to follow me on Facebook, the link is down below. You guys have a great night, and I'll talk to you guys later.